Hi everyone, welcome to iQuanta. Once again, I'm Yogesh, and we've solved 114 questions so far. Okay, and today we'll try to touch 50% of the total. We have total 250 questions in this series. We'll try to touch 125 plus today. Okay, I gave 10-11 questions to you as homework. I hope you guys tried them. And as we finish these series, and when you look back after finishing this series, you will feel that you have solved a lot of variety of questions, many of which can be asked in the actual exam. Okay, even though IPMAT doesn't give you repeated questions, but the body of the question, the language of the question is quite similar a lot of times, or in fact part of the questions that have been asked previously can be asked in the exams further. Okay, so this is very important. That is the reason we are doing most frequently typed questions over here. Okay, so that all your concepts are cleared. I gave you some questions as homework. Okay, I hope you guys tried them. So we'll start with question number 115 onwards. Okay, talking about the crash course, we have already finished numbers here. Okay, and then we are about to finish arithmetic. We'll finish arithmetic by tomorrow, and then we'll start with the highest weightage unit, algebra. Okay, in the crash course. So those who are still planning to take it, those who have very weak algebra, geometry, modern math, all the concepts of class 11, 12 very weak, they can join this crash course. Okay, in fact, those who are weak at verbal ability or logical reasoning, they can also join it. In fact, jipmat students, you know that jipmat is very late this year. Obviously, the notification is not out yet. The exam will definitely be conducted, but the notification is not out, the form is not out. So probably it will be conducted somewhere around maybe May end or June. Okay, so you have a lot of time. Even if you start now, you might be able to crack jipmat. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead. As you all know that we have a lot of playlists on our YouTube channel. You can go and check all of them. There is 250 practice question playlist. Okay, so you get all the videos of this particular series in this playlist. Okay, then there are a lot of practice marathons of numbers, reading comprehension, idiom and phrases, which are very important for IPMAT Indore as well, CUET as well, Rohtak jipmat as well, idiom and phrases, right? Then we have verbal ability playlist over here, then geometry, arithmetic, lot of playlists are here. There are so many questions here as well. Okay, so please explore this. Okay, let's go ahead. We have not done these types of questions so far. Okay, they are basically asked in number system only. Find the greatest number that will divide 43, 91 and 183 so as to leave the same remainder in each case. In all such questions where we have these many numbers dividing that and leaving remainder, different remainder or same remainder in each case, you always have to remember this equation. Okay, dividend, it is equal to divisor, right? Divisor into quotient plus remainder. If you remember this and you apply this in all such type of questions, you will easily be able to find the answer. Okay, find the greatest number that will divide 43, 91 and 183 so as to leave the same remainder in each case. Remainder is going to be same. We want what? The greatest number that divides. That means we are looking for that divisor. Okay, which is the number that is being divided? 43. So 43 is my dividend. That number will be dividing 43. So this is the dividend. Dividend will be equal to, I do not know that number, so let it be n. Okay, since I do not know the number, and if I divide 43, will I be able to get the quotient, exact value of the quotient? No. So let it be x plus, let the remainder be r. I can write it like this. Okay, the same number n is dividing 91 as well, and obviously when n divides it, the dividend has changed, so quotient will be changed, but remainder remains same. Similarly, 183, when it is divided by n, obviously there will be a different quotient. As you keep changing your dividend, the quotient also changes. Right, but then according to the question, remainder stays the same. Okay, according to the question, remainder stays the same. Fine. Usually what happens, if your dividend changes, divisor changes, your quotients and remainders also change, but according to the question, we are not sure about the number and the quotient, but remainder remains the same. We have three equations. We need to find the greatest number, that means the biggest value of n. If I look at these three equations, can I find out something common between these three numbers to find out the exact value of n? No. I cannot see something which is common, right? How do I do this then? Can I say that if from this equation I subtract this equation, r will be cancelled? So what happens? 91 minus 43 is 48, right? N times y minus x, that will be equals to n times y minus x. R will be cancelled. So if you subtract equation 1 from equation 2, this is what we get. If from equation 3 we subtract equation 2, this gives us 183 minus 91 is 92. And again what happens here? N times z minus y, n times z minus y. Remainder cancels. From this equation, if you subtract this, what do you get? 183 minus 43 is 140. And that is equal to n times what? Z minus x. Nz minus nx, that means z minus x. Now we have another three equations. Can you take n common in all these three equations? Yes, you can. N 48 can be expressed as n into y minus x, that means n into something. 92 can be written as n into something. 140 can be taken as n into something. Isn't it like finding out the HCF of all three? Because we are looking for the greatest value of n. That means we are looking for the highest value of n. And what kind of highest value? The common highest value. That means highest common factor. What is the HCF of? So basically, looking at these three equations to find out the highest value of n, I actually have to find out the HCF of these three numbers, because 48 will have some highest number in common, 92 will have some highest number in common, 140 will have some highest number in common. So HCF of 48, 92 and 140 is what? 4. That is the answer. That is the greatest value of n. 4 is the answer. Even if you verify it, if 43 is divided by 4, 4 10 43 will be the remainder. If 4 divides 91, 4 22 88, 3 will be the remainder. If you divide 183, 3 will be the remainder. If you divide it by 4, 183 by 4. Isn't it? You can verify your answer like this in the end. Okay, now let's talk about this. How many factors of 720 do not divide 540? Imagine it like this. There is a number 720, right? How many factors? That means we definitely have to calculate the number of factors. How do you calculate factors? Do the prime factorization and then add 1 to each power and then multiply all the powers by increasing 1. So if you divide 720, okay, 720 can be written as 4 into 180 first and then 4 into 4 into 45, or we can say that this is 2 to the power 4 because this is 2 square, so 2 to the power 4 into 45. 45 is 3 square into 5, isn't it? This is how we can write down the prime factorization of 720. What will be the total number of factors of 720? Increase all powers by 1. So this becomes 4 plus 1, 5, 4 plus 1, multiplied by second power increased by 1. So 2 plus 1, and then last 1 plus 1. What do we get in the end? We get 5 into 3 into 2. That means total 30 factors. There are total 30 factors of 720. So say these are the factors of 720. Okay, this set represents the factors of all numbers which are factors of 720. Questions is asking me how many factors of 720 do not divide 540. Let me say that there is another set for 540. We want those factors of 720 which do not divide 540. Now what does this intersection mean? Intersection means that there are some common factors between 720 and 540. Those will be written over here in this, right? So these will be common factors. Always remember this. Okay, common factors. If from total factors of 720, I remove the common factors, what do I remain with? Just those factors which divide only 720, and that is what I need. So what will I do? From total factors of 720, I will just remove the common factors. That means to find out the common factors of 720 and 540, I need to find out the HCF of 540 and 720, right? What is the HCF? It is 180. And how can 180 be written? If you want to find out the total factors of 180, 180 is 45 into 4. So 2 square into 45 is 3 square into 5. So total number of factors are 3 into 3 into 2. We just increased the powers by 1 and multiplied. We got 18. Yes or no? So that means from total factors of 720, which are 30 factors, if I remove total number of common factors, there are 18 common factors between 720 and 540. That gives me 12 as the answer, and that's your answer. Okay, there will be 12 such factors which divide only 720, but they do not divide 540. I hope this is clear. So go by the Venn diagram approach. Next question. Let n be the greatest number that will divide 1305, 4665 and 6905, leaving the same remainder in each case. Again, it is very easy, but the question here asks then the sum of the digits of n is. I hope you know how to do this. I'll just tell you the idea. Okay, 1305, you want greatest such number, so n is the number, x is the quotient, same remainder r. Okay, second number is 4665, it will be divided by n, quotient y, remainder r. Again 6905, okay, n times z plus r. Just a second, n times z plus r. Again that very method, okay, which we applied in the previous question. From this subtract this, from this subtract this, from this subtract this. There will be 3 equations formed over here. Take the HCF of those. Okay, I mean there will be differences here, isn't it? There will be 3 differences here equal to 3 equations here. Just take the HCF of the differences. You will get your answer. Okay, once you get your answer, that will be your n. You have to find out the sum of digits of n. You can do it. I know you can do it. Okay, very easy. Just remember this exact approach has to be applied over here. You will get n, the value of n will be the HCF, right, the highest value of n. So n max, maximum value of n. Similarly, whatever you get over here, just add the digits of that number, you will get the answer. The numbers 400, 536, 645 when divided by number n give the remainders this respectively. Find the greatest such number. Again form the equation, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus, now remainder is given, so write down your remainder. Okay, second number is 536, that is equals to n times quotient plus remainder. Okay, last number is 645, that is equal to n times z plus remainder, that is 24. Very easy. From here nx can be written as 378 obviously, because 400 minus 22. 513 will be ny will be 513 and nz will be 621. nz will be 621. Just imagine you are looking for a biggest number n which is common in all these. So just find out n max will be the HCF. Just find out HCF of all these. You will get your answer. Find the greatest such number n common, because see, n is common in 378, n is present in 513, n is present in 621 as well. Why? Because 378 is product of these two numbers, 513 is product of these two, 621 is product of these two. So this number n is present in all. So take the highest common factor of these, HCF, find out the answer, you will get it. What the smallest number which when divided by 9, 18, 24 leaves a remainder of 5, 14 and 20 respectively. Okay, smallest number which when divided by 9. So that number basically, there is a number n, okay, there is a number n which when divided by 9 leaves remainder of 5, okay. So definitely n will be written something like this. Okay, when n is divided by 18, so remainder left is how much? 14. And when n is divided by what? 24, z, quotient will change, remainder left will be 20. Okay. Now see, once I have these three equations, you cannot directly put the value of x, y, z and find out the high, okay, smallest number. Okay, we are looking for smallest number such n. Okay, you cannot do that directly, isn't it? There is one way to do it. You can equate 9x plus 5 equal to 8y plus 14 equal to 24z plus 20, and if you have the options you can simply match which number is here which can be expressed in form of 9x plus 5 as well, 18y plus 14 as well, 24z plus 20 as well. Suppose you have options, so you will just check the number, which number on being divided by 9 leaves remainder 5, which number on being divided by 18 leaves remainder 14, which number on being divided by 24 leaves remainder 20. That is the way when you have the options. But when you don't have options, in that case what is your divisor here? Here the divisor is 9. If I divide the left hand side, right hand side of this equation by the divisor again 9, what happens? I get n mod 9. n mod 9 means I am dividing this n by 9 and finding out the remainder. And here also I will do 9x plus 5 mod 9. Mod 9. Okay. Now see, mod, it may disturb the number which it is dividing, or it may leave it like that only. So suppose I don't disturb it, I want the value of n, so I will not disturb it. But on the right hand side, I will not disturb this nx as well. But if I disturb this plus 5, when plus 5 is divided by 9, remainder left is minus 4. You all know negative remainders, right? We have done it earlier. So an equation is formed like this. Yes or no? Over here as well. Okay, I will tell you a shortcut as well, but then understand this process. This n is being divided by 18. So can I divide both sides by 18? What do I get? N mod 18. That will be equal to 18y plus 14. Okay. 18y plus 14 mod divisor 18 only. What do I get? Let us leave n like that only, let us leave 18y like that only, but 14, if I divide 14 by 18, I again get minus 4. Yes or no? So let me write minus 4 over here. Okay, second equation is formed. In the same way, if n is equal to 24z plus 20 is divided by 24 both the sides, I get n mod 4. n mod 4 means n, that is equal to 24z will be left like that only, but 20 when divided by divisor 24 we get minus 4 is the remainder. I have formed three equations. I hope it is clear. What happens now? I have three equations, n. What can I do? Can I say n plus 4 will be 9x? Can I say n plus 4 will be 18y? Can I say n plus 4 will be what? 24z. I hope this is clear. What do I want? I want such a value of n which is the smallest, okay, which is the smallest. So can I say that n plus 4, n plus 4, n plus 4 is basically a number, n plus 4 is equal to 9x also, n plus 4 is equal to 18y also, n plus 4 is equal to 24z. Now I want the lowest value of n, I want the lowest value. But what do I see? N plus 4 is common here as well, here as well, here as well. That means n plus 4 can be written as this as well, this as well, this as well. That means, can I say that if I need the lowest value of n plus 4, I need the lowest value of 9x, 18y, 24z, or I can say that I need the common value, lowest common value of these three. What is the lowest common multiple of 9, 18, 24? Lowest common multiple of 9, 18, 24 is 72. That's it. Yes or no? That simply means n plus 4 will be what? In form of common multiple. That means least common multiple form, which is like this. And then I can say that n will be 72k minus 4. What does it mean? I want the lowest value of n. If I want the lowest value of n, I will simply try to keep k as low as possible. Now n will be a positive number, so I cannot keep k equal to 0, I will keep k equal to 1. So what do I get? 72 into 1 minus 4, that is 68. 68 is the answer, 68 is that number. Now verify it. If you divide 68 by 9, you are getting remainder 5, 9, 5, 9 7, 63, remainder 5. From 18, 18 3 are 54, yes, you get 14 remainder. From 24, 24 to 48, if you divide 68 by 24, you get remainder 20, yes, it is correct. So go like this, okay. And the shortcut, in such questions, the shortcut is, you see a constant difference of, see the divisor is 9, remainder is 5. What is the difference between 9 and 5? It is 4. What is the difference between 18 and the remainder left 14? It is 4. And what is the difference between the divisor, which is 24, and the remainder left 20? It is 4. 4 is the difference between the divisor and the remainder. In such cases, your answer directly will be k into LCM of your divisors 9, 18, 24 minus the difference. What is the difference? 4. We ultimately got that only, isn't it? I hope it is clear. So it's a very good question, it can come in the exams. Okay, 68 is the answer. Let's talk about this. Find the smallest number that leaves remainder of 4 on division by 5, 5 on division by 6, 6 on division by 7, 7 on division by 8, and 8 on division by 9. This is also very easy, okay. How to do it? Just relate it with the previous question. Now you don't need to form equations every time, okay. Learn the shortcut, save your time in the exam, okay. Division by 5, remainder left is 4. Division by 6, remainder is 5. Division by 7, remainder is 6. Division by 8, remainder is 7. Division by 9, remainder is 8. Yes or no? What happens? What is the difference between these? 1 is the difference, right? The remainder is 1 less than the divisor. So what happens in such cases? Our number that we are looking for, the number that we are looking for is equals to k times LCM of divisors 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minus the difference, which is 1. What do we need? Smallest value of the number. That means k will be put equal to 1. That means just find out the LCM of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and from that reduce minus 1. I hope you can solve it. One of these will be the answers. Okay. I hope it is clear. Can you do this? I mean, I think option A or C. See, 9, 8. 9, 8, 72, 72 into 5, 360, 360 into approx 21, something like that. So, yes, I mean option A will be the answer, okay. It goes somewhere around that. Clear? I hope you can do it now. The total numbers which divide 10 ki power 2009 but not 10 ki power 2008. Now just imagine 10 ki power 2009, there will be so many numbers dividing 10 ki power 2009. That means its factors, okay, but not 10 ki power 2008. So let's say that there are some numbers which divide 10 ki power 2008, okay. So we need those factors, numbers which divide it, that means they are factors of this number, factors which divide this but not this. There are so many divisors of 10 ki power 2009, there are so many divisors of 10 ki power 2008, there will be some common divisors. From all the divisors of 10 ki power 2009, just reduce these, the common ones. So basically what are we doing? We simply have to do factors of 10 ki power 2009 minus common factors, number of common factors, 10 की power 2008 and 10 की power 2009. Basically, factors of HCF of this. Okay, what are total factors of 10 की power 2009? 10 की power 2009 can be written as 2 into 5 की power 2009. So total number of factors will be 2009 plus 1 into 2009 plus 1. That means 2010 square minus what is the common HCF of 10 की power 2008 and 10 की power 2009? Obviously HCF is 10 की power 2008. Now you think about it how it is common. Okay, so HCF of 10 की power 2009 and 10 की power 2008 is 10 की power 2008. If you do prime factoration of 10 की power 2008, it will be 2 into 5 की power 2008. So powers will be increased by 1, 2009 to 2009. So 2009 square. Now this is a square minus b square. So a plus b. 2010 plus this is 4019 into a minus b. 2010 minus 2009 is 1. So this is your answer, 4019. I hope it is clear. I hope you can do such questions now. Okay. Next question. Amal can complete a job in 10 days. Bimal can complete it in 8 days. Amal, Bimal and Kamal together complete in 4 days and are paid a total amount of rupees 1000 as a remuneration. If this amount is shared by them in proportion to the work, then Kamal's share is in rupees. See, in such questions, whenever wages are distributed, they are distributed in terms of proportion of work done. How do we do that? You know that in such questions of time and work, whenever you have to take initial total work, what you do is you do the LCM of the days mentioned. Days mentioned here are 10 days, 8 days, okay, 4 days, that's it. What is the LCM? 40. Can I say that Amal completes a job in 10 days? Okay. So, Amal, the efficiency of Amal will be total work upon efficiency of Amal. So, total work is done by Amal in how many days? 10 days. So, total work is 40 by Amal, that is 10. It implies that the efficiency, this is the efficiency of A, per day work done by A, Amal. Okay, it is this. A's value is 4. So, Amal completes a job in 10 days. Bimal can complete it in 8 days. Okay. So, 40 upon Bimal will be 8 days. That simply means B will be 5. B is doing 5 units per day. I hope it is also clear. Amal, Bimal, Kamal complete the total job in 4 days. Okay. Amal, Bimal, Kamal. So total 40 work is done by Amal, Bimal, Kamal in 4 days. Okay. So A plus B plus K will be 10. A plus B is 9, so K will be 1. So K is doing 1 units per day kind of. The efficiencies are known now, okay. They are paid a total amount of 1000 as remuneration. If this amount is shared by them in proportion to their work, then Kamal's share is, just imagine, they complete the total job in 4 days, okay. They complete the total work together in 4 days. So what happens? Obviously, how much work will Kamal do? Kamal is doing 1 unit per day. In 4 days he'll be doing, Kamal will be doing Kamal's work, KW, Kamal's work, okay. 1 unit every day and he is working for 4 days because they are together completing the job in 4 days. So he'll be doing 4 units out of total work was 40. So he is basically doing, who is this? Kamal, right? Kamal is basically doing just 1/10th of the total work. If he is doing 1/10th of the total work, he will just get 1/10th of the total money that was paid to them. So 1/10th of 1000 will be 100 and that's your answer, 100. That's it. Okay, not very difficult type of questions, okay, even though it came in CAT few years back. Consider 3 mixtures, the first having water and liquid in the ratio, water and liquid A. So, water and liquid A in ratio 1:2. The second having water and liquid B, second having water and liquid B in ratio 1:3. And the third having water and liquid C, water and liquid C in ratio 1:4. Now they have to be mixed in ratio 4:3:2. Whatever is the total volume, say suppose this is X, isn't it? They are mixed in ratio 4:3:2. So the volume of this mixture is 4x, this is 3x, volume of this is 2x. What is the total volume of the final mixture? It will be 9x. Okay. Now out of this 4x, there will be sum of water, sum of liquid A. How many parts of this? Suppose there is water, there is A, there is water, there is A, there is water, there is A. So there are 3 parts total, 1 and 2. Out of 4x, 1 out of 3. 1 belongs to water and total parts are 3, so 1/3 of 4x. 1 by 3 of 4x is 4x by 3. This is water. How much will be this A? Total volume of this mixture first was 4x. From 4x by 3 is water. So 4x minus 4x by 3 is basically 8x by 3. That will be A. Similarly, out of total 3x, how many parts are here? 4. So 1 out of 4 parts of 3x. 1 out of 4 of 3x is 3x by 4. That will be water. And B will be 3 out of 4. Right? So 3x into 3 out of 4. That means 9x by 4 will be B. About the third one, total 5 parts are here, it is total 2x. So 1 out of total 5 parts of 2x. So 2x by 5 is water. And 4 out of 5, that means 4 of 8x by 5, right, will be, this is water, okay, this is C. Now you have the bifurcation of each and every type of liquid. When I finally mix it, total water will be 4x by 3, 3x by 4 and 2x by 5. So water, see, 4x by 3, okay, then 3x by 4 and then 2x by 5. Instead of dealing with fractions, what we can do is, I want no fractions. So I'll do one thing, I'll just take this x as some number which is divisible by 3 as well, 4 as well, 5 as well. The LCM of 3, 4, 5 is 60. Can I take x equal to 60? If I take x equal to 60, what happens? 4 into 3 into 60, it becomes 80, yes or no? So this becomes 80. How much will this become? This will become 160, yes or no? This will become 60. This will become 135. This will become what? 24. This will become 96. I have water A, water B and then water and C in each type of this mixture. Yes, so now I can do it more easily, isn't it? So let me just remove it, okay? Let me just remove this part. This is creating a lot of variables over here, not actually needed, yes or no? Okay, I think I have committed a mistake over here. W and B should be in ratio 1:3, okay? So this will become 45:135, okay? Please correct this. There was some issue in calculation over here. So I have this as the total volume, this as total volume, this as the total volume in all three liquids, all three mixture I know, water, A, B, C. Now it becomes very easy for us to compare the options. Total water in the resulting mixture, we are talking about the resulting mixture. Total water is how much? 80, 45 is 125, 125 and 24 is 149. 149 is total water. How much liquid A is there? 160. How much liquid B is there? 135. How much liquid C is there? 96. So now let us compare the options. Same amount of water in liquid B. No, water, liquid B, they are different. 140 and 135. This is wrong. Same amount of liquid B and C. B, C, they are different. This is also wrong. More water than liquid B. More water than liquid B, yes. More water than liquid A, this is incorrect. Okay, liquid A is more. That's it. That's your answer. Okay, option C. I hope it is clear. So instead of going by the fractions way, you can go by this method. Let ABCDF be a regular hexagon with each side of length 1 centimeter. The area in square centimeter of square AC as one side. Okay, we have to draw a hexagon. Okay, so hexagon looks like this. As I said, regular polygon questions are short, 100% they can come. Okay, so we're talking about ABCDEF with AC. Okay, ABCDEF. Regular polygon is all internal angles equal, all sides equal. Okay, so each side is of length 1. We need the area of square AC as one of the sides. So AC, fine, is one of the sides. If you form a square with side AC, so that means if you find out the area of that square, obviously answer will be AC square, isn't it? Area of a square is side square. So let us just focus upon finding out the value of AC. We'll square it and we'll find out the square that can be having side as AC. You know that it's a regular hexagon. The sum of all the angles in a polygon is all the internal angles. It is this, where n is number of sides. So 6 minus 2 into 180. This total sum of all the angles inside the regular hexagon. If you want to find out each angle divided by number of sides, because in every figure number of angles is equal to number of sides. Suppose triangle, 3 angle, 3 sides. Square, 4 angle, 4 sides. So divided by 6. We get 120. So each internal angle is 120. If this is 120, this is a square. Okay, this will be 30, this will be 30. Can we say this? Obviously, right? because this triangle will have sum of angles equal. This is an isosceles triangle because this side are equal, so angles will be equal. Okay, we need AC. Let it be AC. Let AC be X. In this triangle ABC, we know two known sides, one unknown side, and one angle is known. Can we use the cos formula? So cos 120 will be 1 square plus 1 square. So 1 square plus 1 square minus square of opposite side x square upon 2 into product of adjacent sides, 2 into 1 into 1. Cos 120, always remember, cos 180 minus x is minus cos x. So 120 can be written as 180 minus 60. So x will be 60, 180 minus 60, so minus cos 60. Minus cos 60 is half, so minus of cos 60 is half, minus half. That is 2 minus x square upon 2. This 2 goes here, what do we get? Minus 1, if this 2 is cross multiplied over here, minus 1, this 2 comes here, we get minus 3, x square will be 3. Isn't x square equal to AC square? Because x is AC, so AC square is 3. That means the square which will have AC as its sides, its area will be 3. 3 is your answer. Easy question, okay? We solved a similar question for octagon, if you remember, okay? The points 2, 5, 6, 3 are two endpoints of a diagonal of a rectangle. Let's talk about diagonal of a rectangle. This is what a rectangle looks like. 2, 5, 2, 5, 6, 3, they are endpoints of a diagonal of a rectangle. If the other diagonal has the equation this, you know that the diagonals of a rectangle are bisectors of each other, not perpendicular bisectors, but bisectors. That means this will be equal to this will be equal to this. Yes or no? I hope it is clear. So, isn't this the midpoint of these 2 points? How to find out the midpoint of 2 points? x1, y1, x2, y2, their midpoint is x1 plus x2, that means 2 plus 6 by 2, that means 4. 5 plus 3, 8, 8 divided by 2 is 4. So, 4, 4 is the midpoint. If 4, 4 is midpoint of this diagonal, it will be the midpoint of this diagonal as well, okay? Now, the other diagonal has the equation this. If the other diagonal has this equation, it wants the value of C. That means the other diagonal is passing through 4, 4. It is very clearly visible, it is passing. And when a line passes through a particular point, it satisfies it. So, we have x, y coordinate over here. So, x coordinate will be put in x, y coordinate will be put in y. So, we will get 4 equal to 3 into 4 plus C. We get C equals to minus 8. So, when a line passes through a particular point, it satisfies it. C will be minus 8. That's your answer. Easy question. Okay. 126. If the three sides of a rectangular park have a total length of 400 feet, then the area of the park is maximum and the length in feet of its longer side is. So, three sides of a rectangular park have a total length of 400. Okay. Say three sides. Let's say this is x, this is y, this is x, this is y. Three sides. Let me take these three sides. Okay. So, 2x plus y, isn't it? It is given 400. What is the area? Area of the rectangle is x into y, obviously length into breadth. So, in place of y, can I put 400 minus 2x because y will be 400 minus 2x. So, area will be x into 400 minus 2x. Can this further be written as minus 2x square into, minus 2x square plus 400x. This is a quadratic equation. This area equation that we have got is a quadratic equation. If you have a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then its maximum, its maxima or minima lies at minus b upon 2a. And because this is a quadratic equation in which a is negative, if a is negative, the graph is like this, downwards parabola, mouth opening downwards, right? Maxima is at x equal to minus b upon 2a. So, we will find x equal to minus b upon 2a, we will put it, okay. So, x will be, we want the maximum value, right, of the area. So, a quadratic equation gives its maximum value when x equal to minus b upon 2a. So, b is the coefficient of x. So, minus b upon 2 into a is minus 2. Minus minus cancels. We get x equal to 100. If x is 100, this is 100, this is also 100. Now, if x is 100, y will be what? Y will be 400 minus 2 into 100, that means 200. So, y is 200. Now, you might be thinking that the figure looks distorted. How can this is the smaller side, this is the longer side? So, I just have drawn the figure incorrectly, okay. We can also say that this is the rectangle where this is 100, this is 200 and it basically satisfies everything. See, perimeter of these two sides plus this, total length is 400. So, maximum value will be at x equal to 100. At x equal to 100, it will give us the maximum area. Now, what is the area? Obviously, length into breadth 100 into 200, 100 into 200 length to breadth, that's it. 20,000. Okay. Okay, it is asking then the area of the park is maximum when the length of its longer side is. We know we need the length of longer side. Longer side is obviously 200. Clear? I hope it is clear. Fine, it's an easy question. On a triangle ABC, a circle with diameter BC is drawn intersecting AB and AC as point P and Q respectively. If the lengths of AB and AC and CP are 30, 25, 20 centimeter respectively, then the length of BQ on a triangle ABC, a circle with diameter BC is drawn. Okay. Let's say this is my triangle. Okay. A, B, C. A circle with diameter BC is drawn. Something like this will be drawn, right? Intersecting AB, AC at P and Q. So this is point P, this is Q. If the lengths of AB, AC, CP, AB is total what? 30. So I do not know the length of this part AP and AB. Okay. CP. Okay, this part CP is how much? 25. Okay, sorry, CP is 20. CP is 20. Okay. AC is 25. AC is 25. Okay. First of all, you know that CP, P is a point on the boundary of the circle, BC is the diameter. If you take one of the sides of the triangle as BC, you know that angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. Yes or no? That means if this is the diameter, you form any angle on the boundary, it is always 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree. Isn't it the same? Angle P is 90 degree because it is formed in the semicircle and on the boundary. So 90. Even if I join this B and Q, this is also 90 degree. I hope it is clear. So if this is 20, I was given total AB is 30. So can I say this is X, this is 30 minus X, right? AC was given 25. Can I say this is Y, this is 25 minus Y? I can say that, yes or no? Okay, now we have two triangles. This is BPC and BQC. And for both, this is the 90 degree, just the opposite side. That means BC is the hypotenuse. For this also, BC is the hypotenuse. So can I say that in this BPC first, in triangle BPC, can I say that BC square will be equal to, BC square will be BP square plus PC square. So BP is 30 minus X square plus PC square. Okay, PC. Do I know PC? Okay, let's deal with it later. Okay. In fact, again BC square will be equal to, but now I am talking about which triangle? In triangle BQC. In triangle BQC, BC square will be equal to this QC, that means 25 minus Y square plus this BQ, right? This is BQ. Okay, I mean we were given PC, isn't it? Okay, PC was given 20, right? So sorry, this was given 20, yes or no? Now we want BQ. Okay, we want the length of BQ. So let BQ be BQ only, BQ square. I hope the equation is understood, right? In both the right angle triangles, I equated their hypotenuse. I can equate them, right? So what should I do here now? Now see, one more thing is visible over here, which is this is also 90 degree. This entire side is 25. This is height 20. So in this triangle APC, if in triangle APC you apply Pythagoras theorem, this is what? This is 25. This is 25. This is 20. So 20 square plus X square will be say 25 square will be X square plus 20 square, X square plus 20 square. So X will be 15. If X is 15, this is 15, this is 30 minus X, so this will also be 15, yes or no? So I can easily find out BC from here. BC square will be 20, X is already, we've got it 15. So 15 square is 225 plus 20 square. 20 square is 400. So BC obviously will be 25, yes or no? BC will be 25. So this is 25. Now I know that if you want to find out the area of triangle ABC, it can be done as half this base into height and then half this base into this height, yes or no? So half of this base is entirely 30, yes or no? 30 into height is given 20 and that should be equal to half. This base is basically 25 and this height is what I need, which is BQ. So half is gone, 600 by 25, that is 24. So BQ will certainly be 24. It's a very good question, okay? I hope the explanation is clear. Fine. Next, 128, 129, 30, 31, 32, 33, Okay, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Till 43, I'm showing the slides again. Keep pausing and take screenshots and try these questions, okay? We'll discuss them in the next class. I don't want you guys to wait much, so I'm giving you good number of questions as homework, okay? Try them. Fine. Try these questions. These are very good questions. This is your homework, okay? We'll meet again. I hope you're enjoying the sessions. That's it for the day. I'll soon come live again, and just in case you guys want to enroll for the crash course, there's a link in the description, okay? We'll discuss modulus related questions in the next session, so do come prepared with modulus, okay? It will be easier for you. Thank you so much.